A truly powerful man doesn't need to explain himself. Every time you feel the urge to justify, clarify, or defend, you unconsciously reveal three things. Insecurity, lack of self-mastery. You were taught that being transparent, kind, and honest would make her understand you more, and that she would love you for it. But what you don't understand is that women don't want to understand you. They want to experience you. What's more, constant explaining signals neediness, which is a lack of confidence, something that kills attraction dead. You see, boys are raised in a society that praises vulnerability. When you stop explaining, you become unpredictable, and that creates mystery. And mystery is what keeps her mind obsessed and attention locked in. This doesn't mean he won't ever ask for advice or help, but it does mean he has standards, and he knows when enough is enough. Why aren't you saying anything? What are you thinking? Where are you coming from? These questions will race through her mind, and she'll find herself wanting to know more, needing to understand your silence. A needy boy that would cry wolf every time a female gave him a disapproving look. There's a difference between being quiet and being callous. Being quiet means you're composed. It means you're thinking. It means you have self-control. Being callous is a deliberate choice to be indifferent or uncaring. That's not what we're talking about here. They are programmed to fix those men, but they can't fix you if you don't break. The truth is, females don't respect boys that make a big show out of everything. He doesn't get pulled into drama. He doesn't blow up on her like an overpressurized balloon. He chooses when and how to engage, and that restraint is what stoicism is all about. Power over self. He doesn't complain or make excuses. Instead, he takes responsibility for his actions and choices. No, real power starts when you stop explaining yourself, because when you do that, you become an enigma, a puzzle she can't solve, and that drives her insane. When you stop explaining, when you stop chasing, when you stop making excuses or softening your words to make things better, she starts second-guessing herself. She leans in, wondering what you're thinking, almost as if she's trying to decode you. That's when you have her attention. That's when she's craving your attention. A man who is confident and knows his worth doesn't spend his days chasing validation or approval. See, women chase the unavailable man. It's in their nature. And the most unavailable man is the one who doesn't explain himself because he does not need to. Real power begins the moment you go quiet and stand tall in your truth. That's where your strength lies. That's where your power lies. And that is how you become the kind of man who doesn't need to explain himself because his actions, his presence, and his silence speak volumes. He's secure in his masculinity. He's rooted in his truth. Here's the thing. You were raised by a society that cheered for the loudest, most obnoxious. A man that can lead, inspire, and protect others doesn't seek attention through constant chatter or desperate pleas for understanding. It's hard for most men to master, but here's the key to being enigmatic. Be silent. Silence isn't weakness. It's dominance. Think about it. When was the last time you found yourself intrigued by someone who seemed distant or mysterious? You couldn't understand why she was acting the way she did. You couldn't predict what she would say or do next. That unpredictability made her more attractive to you. And the same holds true for women. When you become silent, you become powerful. When you stop explaining, she starts questioning. But here's the catch. Don't misunderstand it. Silence isn't the same as being rude, inconsiderate, or cold. The man with real power doesn't wear his emotions on his sleeve. He doesn't let her moods dictate his state. Women are used to men who react, men who are quick to anger or sadness, men who can be manipulated with a few well-placed words, or a change in tone. Here's the beauty of it. When you stop being the easy, predictable option, her attraction reignites. So stop justifying. Stop asking for permission. Stop trying to be understood.